would become true there?
As far as I understood it, it's because Saturnav doesn't know what happens in the garden, but he has to know it in order to write it down in the Book of Time.
Does everything have to be in that book?
Apparently. In any case, his ignorance makes him furious. That's why he made sure that everything that happens in the garden doesn't affect the outside world until someone tells him about it. What would be a good example? Let's say you take a ring into the garden and enchant it there, all right?
All right.
As soon as you leave the garden, the spell vanishes.
Why?
Because you enchanting the ring isn't written in the Book of Time. And if it isn't written in the Book of Time, it didn't happen. Only once you talk about it outside the garden.
And Saturnav hears me.
And Saturnav believes you. Only then will he open his book and write, Geron went into the Garden of Oblivion and enchanted Brida's ring. And then the ring is enchanted.
What if I lie?
Well, if Saturnav believes you, then the lie becomes true. At least until he finds out that you lied. Something tells me he doesn't like being manipulated.
You got all that from the journal?
I thought it was obvious.
What can the mask do again?
It presents you with a decision. If you wear it and speak the formula on the inside, you lose all your memories. But if you speak the name of the Djinn of Time, he appears to you and brings a piece of your past into the present.
I guess I sort of understand, but by the 12 the world was mad back then.
Oh, nonsense. On the contrary, back then it was full of real magic. A mask that brings back the past, a garden that makes lies the truth. Compared to all that, the miserable hocus-pocus we know today is nothing.
Keep reading. Oh no. What comes next?
Someone else added something here in the margin. After my princess learned the way to the garden, she came to me one last time. The staff!
I don't know what awaits me there, but I will go to the Garden of Oblivion. I have to know what Kasim wanted there.
Be my guest. I wouldn't dream of standing in the way of your madness.
I want to apologize to you. You always wondered why I freed you from the burial chamber. Well, I needed an audience. Someone who would observe all my deeds and remember them forever. I only needed to impress you enough, and you would have never forgotten me. I used you.
And why are you telling me this now?
It's the garden. It scares me.
Scared? You?
The Djinn of Time is a wrathful being. Also, I could be playing into Kasim's hands there. I'm afraid I'll never come back out, and the world will forget me forever.
Oh, that won't happen. No. You're a wonderful woman. If I had knees, I would have proposed to you a long time ago. I thought you wanted to impress me.
You hated me a moment ago, and now you're in love with me?
What makes you think that? You're the last woman I would fall in love with. The woman I would fall in love with is dangerous and unpredictable. Mysterious. Moody.
That sounds just like me.
No. The woman I would fall in love with is so calculating and devious that I could never trust her. But you, Shahrazad, I trust you now. For whatever reason that may be.
The air mage already declared his willingness to come along to the Flying Fortress as an observer. I asked him to take you on board with him.
You what? Now that we are finally friends, you're going to send me to my death just like that?
If I survive the garden and make it to the battle, I want to fight alongside you.
Then please survive. I do not want to wind up in the nether hells all by myself.
You won't.
I'm serious, Shahrazad. If you don't come out, then I'll come and get you.
Don't worry. It doesn't matter how hopeless my situation is. I always have something up my sleeve. I'll be back soon. Right. There we are. I don't even know where I should start. Now that's just uninspired.
And there's Harvey.
It seems to be just a normal old rock.
my mask. And dream of my name.
What an honor. My ruby on the holy mask of the Djinn of Time. Satya, really?
How did he escape?
Now all I lack is the name of the Djinn.
As if I would ever tell you that.
Oh, you don't need to. Have you forgotten that we're in the Garden of Oblivion? Everything that happens here will only be real if someone tells Satinav about it. My servant will simply claim that I found you here and tortured you until you finally told me the name. No actual blood and only one little lie. But the lie will be truth in the eyes of the world. I'll leave this place and it'll be as if you really had revealed the name. But shh! Keep it between us.
I will find you, and I will destroy you.
Of course you will.
There you are. I thought you were going to abandon me. Let's get out of here.
Halt! One move and you're dead.
Oh,
Climb back into the hole. Now!
you're a girl of the streets, am I right?
Shut your mouth.
Yes, you are. You're not tattooed. Kasim has always loved playing with destitute little girls.
Shut your mouth.
Why are you trembling? Shouldn't I be the one who is afraid?
Kazim said I should kill you if you don't obey.
Really?
Don't make me do it.
Let me go. Kasim will never learn about it.
This isn't about Kazim.
Well, what is it about?
It's... He ordered me.
Keep talking.
I lied for him. And now back into the hole. No one must see you.
Go on. Shoot.
This is my last warning. Jump into the hole.
I wasn't tortured at all.
You can't prove that.
Do you see any wounds?
Why won't you just do as I tell you?
You told the world that Kasim tortured me, and that I told him the name of the Djinn as a result.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth right now.
What did you tell Satinav? How did Kasim torture me? Huh?
I'm going to shoot you.
Do it. Kill me.
I can't.
Oh, you can't kill me. At least not out here. You said that I died in the garden, didn't you?
Stop it.
But then how can I be standing here talking to you?
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
By the gods. Where did she go?
Satinav tore the girl to pieces. With that, he corrected the course of things. The prince no longer knew the name of the Djinn of Time, and Sadja was once again free. My air spirit took her to the flying fortress and then reported back to me. Although it's impossible for him to lie, I advised him to be careful with his report. Every event that took place in the garden must be told as close to the truth as possible in order not to play into the hands of the garden's twisted logic. That ends the entry.
Is that all?
Right at the end, there's something on the last page.
What's that shouting outside?
I'll look.
Sounds like an angry mob.
Garon! The Ptolemies have been spotted in the forest. The town is preparing to hunt them down.
This on top of everything else.
This time, the army and the School of Arcane Combat are involved too.
Can you try to stop them?
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Chapter 6.
The whole forest is swarming with mages and soldiers. We should split up. How's your wing?
Fine.
Good. Then you can search the forest from above and I'll stay below. We'll meet back here. You got that?
Yes. I hope I can find this place again.
Nuri, this is your old waterfall. You lived here for years.
Yes, that's right.
I think she's slowly
Easy.
losing her memories.
haven't ordered a halt, Ryder. What's going on? Why aren't the troops moving?
If we search farther inland, we'll get too far from the town. Andergast would be at the Ptolemedes' mercy with no protection.
But what if they escape us?
All tracks indicate that they're staying nearby. I think it would be better to hold our position and follow a few select paths, rather than move haphazardly towards the Oakwood.
All right. I'll give you some time. But if we haven't found a new trail by then, we'll do as I say. Until then, this is your responsibility.
Understood.
I want to help with the search. Is there a trail? Well, the Ptolemedes were here until recently, but we don't know in which direction they fled. You should leave everything to us. It's too dangerous here for a peasant. I'm supposed to pass on an order from the other groups. Blasted hotheads! Whoever it was who sent you, tell them that nobody gives orders here but me, unless they excel next year as well as Bryder has. But I can only dream of such an outcome. Bryder? Talk to me if you have something to say, Birdcatcher. Bryder has finally answered my call. She says she's ready to lead our search in my name. I expect her to get back to her usual excellent performance.
I won't disappoint you.
I advise you not to. How do you know if one of the groups has found something? A messenger runs from group to group with a torch, keeping everyone up to date. How can I recognize him? You can't. He's carrying an enchanted scroll that is visible in the dark, but only to mages. That way, we can find him without trouble, but no one else can. I hope you find those monsters. I'm certain we will. I still have one question. Be quick about it. Is there anything new? Except that the Ptolemedes started their flight here. No. I hope you find those monsters. I'm certain we will. I still have one question. Be quick about it. I hope you find those monsters. I'm certain we will. Halt. Where do you think you're going?
Niemand darf in das Zelt der Beschwörer. Also verschwinde.
It needs to be tied down on both banks, or it'll be too unsafe to cross. Nothing to be done the normal way.
Hey, come out of there. You aren't the messenger at all. By the 12, how much longer is this going to take?
You look upset.
Upset? I'm furious. We've been waiting for instructions ever since we got to this bog, but the messenger bearing our orders just won't show up. If you see him, send him here.
Do you think the Ptolemedes were here?
No, they most definitely weren't here. Nobody would come here voluntarily, and if they did, then they've long sunk into the bog.
Good news. There are new orders.
Bad news. I can only accept orders from the messenger. Send me the messenger and maybe I'll finally be happy.
Where can I find the messenger?
How do I know? He's carrying a torch and running from group to group, but he doesn't dare come here.
Good luck.
Thanks.
He must be somewhere. Are you the messenger?
Unfortunately, yes. Right now, I just want to sleep.
If you're so tired, just let me do this.
I can't. I signed up for this job, and I'll finish it. As long as nothing unexpected gets in the way, I'll manage.
Have you been to the search party in the marshlands?
I'd hope nobody would notice. That's so far off the beaten track, I thought I could skip the marsh until there are new orders.
Well, the group leader is pretty angry.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Did you find them?
No, the forest is just too big. I don't even know where I should start.
On your next round, I want you to fly a very specific route.
Which one?
Start at the campsite and then fly over the rock to the riverbank, then return here.
All right. See you soon. Get on. Garon! There's a little girl sitting in the branches of a tree.
Where exactly?
Close to the river. A man and a woman are standing in front of the tree. The woman is looking at a map. Can I try to distract them?
Not yet.
All right.
Hey, have you found anything yet?
In this part of the forest? No, we only just got here. Originally, we were 2 groups, combing the forest north and south of here, but without luck. Maybe we'll have more luck here.
There are new orders.
Boy, is this man the messenger?
He's carrying the messenger's sign, at least.
That's enough for me. What are the orders?
Your group is supposed to break off the search in this part of the forest and move on.
Along the river? We just came from there. Well, all right. Orders are orders. But I'm not going to abandon this whole section of the forest. You stay here, boy. Shout if you see anything suspicious.
Yes, ma'am.
That's one down. Nuri said that Fai's daughter is hiding up there, but I can't check as long as there's someone down here who wants to kill her. Are you supposed to hold this position alone?
Yes, but I'm not afraid. My group isn't far. I just have to call and they'll come running.
There are new orders. You're supposed to follow your group.
I know my orders. If they change, my commander will tell me herself. I'm staying here.
You're all alone now. Are you sure your group will hear you yelling?
Yes. There's nothing to fear. I know I can rely on my mates.
If you say so. Good luck.
Glory and honor to the royal house of Andergast.
Nuri, I need your help. Can you try to lure the search party away from the girl?
Nana, here I am.
What? Who's there? Hey, there's somebody here. Come quick.
Hurry up, I'll be gone soon.
Hey, where are you? Just wait. I'll get you.
It worked. He's gone now.
Well done. You can come down. They're gone.
Where's Papa?
That's what I wanted to ask you.
He's at the waterfall.
You really do have a talking raven.
I found Fahi and sent him to the waterfall like he wanted. There are a lot of people between here and there.
I'll try to smuggle the girl through. Maybe Bryda can help me.
Hurry! Those hunters seem to be smarter than you.
Well, the troops have waited long enough. Your strategy cost us time. I'll give you one last chance. What's our next step? You again. Your little visits are starting to annoy me. Get lost.
Wait, maybe he has something important to tell us.
He's been creeping around you for days. You probably aren't aware that you have assets other than your strategic skills. I don't ever want to see you around my successor again. Do you understand? Out. And now back to our problem. Don't disappoint me. This is my chance. Bryda has to move the troops so the path to the waterfall is clear. But how do I tell her that without him finding out? I'll just make a little tear. You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything I taught you about the high art of strategy? If I didn't know better, I'd think you were delaying us on purpose.
But what if they really did summon a demon? Demons are chaotic entities. They don't act according to our rules. We need to be prepared for anything.
All right. But be aware that you're walking a very fine line. I gave you the command solely out of my belief in your skills. I can take it away from you just as easily. The future of our kingdom is at stake.
As if this stinking hole ever had a future.
This is your last chance. What's your next order?
I
have to give her a sign somehow. Don't push your luck.
This is the situation. We have no eyes on the northern forest, but we can't move too far from the town and risk leaving it unprotected. I suggest sending out a couple of scouting parties. Andra's group should move out of the region north of the stones and head for the oak wood.
That would create a gap in our position. It would be easier to sneak past us.